How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going over the comics that we're gonna be picking up this week for New Comic Book Day. I'm super excited for it. We got a big stack here. I'm not gonna lie to you. If the wife sees this, I'm sorry. I'm spending a little more than I should. I'm gonna make it up. I promise, baby. But we're gonna get a bunch of comics this week. I'm super excited for it. A lot of project stuff. We got a new #1. We got a DSC compact coming out. I'm super hyped for it. So let's go ahead and dive right in. But first off, we're gonna go showing off the A covers, the special project ones I am gonna show at the end. Again, towards the end. So if you guys are interested, you know that I am picking up the symbol variants that they're doing in the month of March for DC. Super hyped for it. So we're gonna go over those. But first, let's go over everything else and let's dive right in. First one we're gonna dive into is Absolute Flash issue number 13. I'm super hyped for it. It's a brand new story arc, brand new story overall. The first year, Absolute Flash year 1 just ended. So we're getting, year 2, whatever you want to call this, is in the shadow of Fort Fox while he tries to pick up the pieces of his life after the battle at Fort Fox. Adrift and unsure what to do, the young speedster looks for a way forward. He's trying to move on. Everything went down. He had to do with the whole Speed Force, Theodore Don. What's his name? I can't remember his name. The bad guy. And his niece, that's all over with. He's still dealing with that. Barry Allen is still in the Speed Force, or like a negative Speed Force. Is a weird story. I'm super hyped to see where they go. I'm glad they're continuing Absolute Flash, and we're getting a brand new one. I'm super hyped, super dope. We're gonna definitely pick this one up. Next, we got the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 24. Again, this is part 4 of the Death Spiral event that's going on out of 9 issues. I forgot in my last video to get Venom, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on in this one. If you want to read that real quick, as soon as Carnage is in it, it says Carnage meets its match. Carnage face off against Torment while the serial killer's latest murder leaves the Spidey symbiote alliance shaken. Don't know what that means. I didn't read Venom, the one I was supposed to get before this. I messed up there. I forgot to grab it one of my New Comic Book Day from last week, so I'll get it this week as well. But super dope. Amazing Spider-Man's been killing it, and I've been loving the Amazing Visions variant covers they've been coming out with, so we're gonna pick that one up as well. But yeah, this is part 4 of 9 of the Death Spiral event. A brand new series coming out. This is Batman, or I'm sorry, scratch that, Batwoman issue number 1. This is part of the All In, but it's called Next Level. They're coming out with a bunch of comics that's gonna move forward after the whole DC KO tournament. I'm not gonna get too far into it, but it is about Batwoman and her mini series. I want to say it's a 6-issue series. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 6 issues. Super hyped for it. It's a brand new series. We're gonna pick that one up as well. Next, we got Cyclops issue number 2. Issue 1 was freaking amazing. Cyclops is my boy, though. I'm very biased on that, so of course I thought it was amazing. It says, out of control. The Reavers are on the hunt, and Cyclops is virtually blind. Will Cyclops be able to help a young mutant escape their cybernetic clutches, or should she kiss her freedom goodbye? I honestly can't remember exactly which mutant they're talking about. I don't know if it's me. I think it might be me or Mia, however you say that name, is the one that he's helping out. Awesome series. If you guys like X-Men, I definitely recommend this one. It's good so far. I mean, issue 1 was killer. Hopefully they're going to continue it being amazing. I'm sure they are. And if you're a Cyclops fan, you definitely got to pick it up. But we're going to pick it up. Super hyped to get this one as well. I can't wait to get this in my hands and read it and start the new journey, which is Invisible Universe Battle Beast. This is issue number 7. They're bringing it back. It says Battle Beast continues his quest to find the one being who can defeat him in battle and end his life, but the Viltrumites are looming. Don't know what that means exactly, but it's an amazing series. We got a 6-issue story arc from the first one. He finally met somebody who can defeat him, and then his life is, his life that he can't die unless he dies in battle, and he's the best of the best. So he's trying to find even better to kill him, because he wants to be put out his misery and live this mortal life that he's living. And it continues. He didn't do it. He defeated the last person very badly. It was actually really good, and I'm excited to see how it continues. Super hyped for this one. I think this is gonna be, depending on how Batwoman is, this might be my pick of the week. Super hyped for it. Next, we got Planet She-Hulk issue number 5. Hyped for this one as well. It says the weight of the world. The pressure is on. When her cousin left She-Hulk in mind to Planet Shakar, he was supposed to be right back. He never intended it to be her permanent responsibility, but as the days and tragedies mount, Jennifer Walter grows ever closer to taking the most drastic step at her disposal. I think she's gonna be there for a good while. I don't know if it's continuing from the Immortal Hulk that's going on. He's kind of occupied. He's not getting this coming back for her after the whole Imperial situation that was going on, but it's an amazing story. I love everything about it. I think she's doing a great job. Stephanie Phillips is doing an amazing job. She's the writer for it. She's killing the series. I love every bit of it. I hope it's a continuous series, but I don't know if it's going to be 6 or 12 issues or whatever the case may be, but I love this series overall. Super hyped for it. Next, we got Ultimate Wolverine issue number 15. Super hyped for it. It says, Return of the Winter Soldier. Wolverine's brainwashed programming seized control. What havoc will he wreak on his already overwhelmed and outnumbered group of allies? And what sheer badassery will Jean Grey display to subdue him once more? So the program's coming back over. Now he's going to start fighting his allies. She's going to try to stop him. Jean Grey, which is the Phoenix in here, doing an amazing job. You know, this character is really badass as well. But we're gonna have to she's gonna have to try her best to stop Wolverine from doing that and get that Winter Soldier out of his head again. It's an amazing series. We're definitely picking it up. We also got the Ultimates issue number 22. We are getting close to the Ultimate Universe ending here. This is Captain America versus Red Skull, aka Bucky. That's crazy. Captain America must face the demons of his past and the old friend who has become his darkest enemy, an explosive confirmation amid the global chaos of Endgame. Obviously, Bucky's not gonna be the Winter Soldier because Wolverine is the Winter Soldier in this universe. So it looks like Red Skull is gonna be Bucky, which is insane. I'm actually super hyped for that to see what happens there. I can't wait to read this. This is definitely gonna be one of the comics I'm gonna read right off the bat once I get it. Super hyped for it. We're picking it up. Next, we got X-Men issue number 27. We are continuing with the X-Men. This is Danger Room Part 2. The X-Men are scattered across the globe, restrained to their breaking points. Tensions at home threaten to overwhelm both Marley and the Factory, while the X-Men fight for their lives in a nightmare at sea. And in prison, a mission of freedom could be yet another trap. Who has been orchestrating these calamities? Find out here. I'm pretty sure with the 3K, you know, we find out that it's like a future beast that came back to the past to control the 3K to try to continue with the way the future is supposed to be, where he rules. It's a crazy story. It's awesome. Super hyped for it. I don't think we're gonna get much of Cyclops in here because he is dealing with his own thing. He says supporting, so he's gonna be in there for a moment, but you know, he is doing his whole thing with the Cyclops story itself. Super hyped. But X-Men's been killing it. I love X-Men. If you don't know this, my favorite Marvel group of all time, you know, better than the Avengers in my opinion. I love the X-Men. That's what I love the most, and that's what got me into reading the comics was X-Men, the Krakoa era. So anything X-Men related, I really try to read. If I miss some of the comics, I'll get them later on, and then, you know, I can read them on the app, and when I get extra money, I'll get them later, whatever the case may be. X-Men, we're getting it. Super hyped. Now we're gonna also get Wonder Woman issue number 31. This is a brand new writer, I believe, to the story. This is the Wonder War begins. The reason I'm showing it this way is because we are getting the DNA David Nakayama color block variant for it, which is pretty cool. I'm super hyped for that to the collection. Again, it's gonna start a brand new writer and story for Wonder Woman. Super hyped for it. I'm not gonna go too far into the description. If you guys are interested in it, do that. I want to kind of be surprised, like, okay, when am I gonna expect? I don't want any spoilers or anything like that. I want to just read it and be like, okay, this is where we're going from, and then the next Wonder Woman will go over it and stuff like that. But there's that one. But now we're gonna go into a bunch of the projects, the special projects I'm super hyped for. First one is gonna be Batman Superman World's Finest issue number 49. You got the white background with the Batman logo and the Superman logo in the middle. Super dope. This is part 2 of Day for Night. Escape from Earth 3. Superman and Batman are trapped on a parallel world where evil reigns, facing their counterparts Ultraman and Owlman and their powerful allies. If our heroes are to save themselves, they have to find no darkness within themselves. They're in this world. We see like a darker universe where Owlman and Ultraman, which is supposed to be Superman and Batman, are super dark. They're killing. They're ruling this planet in a bad way. Crazy story. So the story's gonna be amazing, but I love that cover. So that's one of the special covers of the symbol variants that we're getting. Next, we got Catwoman issue 85. I don't think I read the last issue, so I will have to read it on the app so I can read this because I'm getting it for the collection, for the symbol variant collection I'm adding. But besides that, I want to read the story, you know what I mean? So we're going to read that. I'm not sure about the last one. So again, this is going to be another one where if you want to read the description of what it's going to be about, pause it, zoom in a little bit, you can read it. But that's one of the covers that we're going to be picking up. Next, we got New Titans issue 33. I didn't read the last one because the last one was part of the DCKO event. Everything's supposed to be changing. Who are the new Titans? We're going to get new brand Titans. But we're also getting the symbol virgin variant, which is awesome. You got the Titan T with the circle and a blue background, which is kind of like a Nightwing blue. I love it. We're going to pick that up again because it is a new story arc and new Titans, and it's going to introduce a bunch of people. Who are the new Titans? I don't want to read it just in case it's spoilers. I want to see who it is exactly. So if you want to read it, pause it. A lot of the rest of these, if you guys are interested in reading, just pause it and you can read it yourself. But there's that one. Next, we got Nightwing issue 136. I love that one. I will read the description. I love the white background with the blue Nightwing. Looks amazing. Super hyped for it. So with that, it says Bloodhaven's haunted past could destroy the future as Denise Cohen joins Rindan. Okay, yeah. A new era begins here with Bloodhaven in its hero. The city's new superhighway was meant to be its lifeline, but it's instead become a hotbed of strange and violent incidents. Nightwing's investigation into this haunted road drives him toward a tragedy from his may never recover. He sends him looking for answers and sends him looking for answers in Bloodhaven's tragic past. Superstar, and it talks about who's writing it and stuff like that. That sounds interesting. It's a brand new story arc. It's supposed to be a brand new thing after the whole DCKO event. He's continuing his life and stuff like that. Super dope. Because of that, I think he's gonna kind of connect with the new Titans. It's showing that he's not gonna probably be part of it, and he's doing his own thing now. You know, worrying more about Bloodhaven than just everything else. Of course, he's probably gonna help out and make an appearance in the Titans, but it's not his main goal. He has his own life to do and own heroing to do. So super dope for that. But that's a great cover we're picking up. Another one that's super dope, I'm super hyped for, is Superman Unlimited issue number 11. So you get the blue background with the classic Superman logo. Looks awesome. We did get the white background with the Superman logo, part of Action Comics. Now we're getting it with the blue logo. Super dope. This is the final moments of John Kent's. This is continuing from the reign of Superboys. I have not read Supergirl yet. I'm still behind on my comics. I still need to read them. So we're going to read that, and then I can read the description. So pause it, read it for yourself. If you guys are currently reading The Reign of the Superboys, I'm not wanting anything spoiled because I am trying to read everything else. So pause it, read it yourself. But I love that cover. I'm super hyped for it. We got one more of those covers, and it's gonna be Wonder Woman issue number 31 again. So I'm getting 2 Wonder Womans. I'm gonna read one, and the one's gonna be for the collection. Well, both are for a special collection, but you get the Wonder Woman logo with the white background and the Wonder Woman W. Super dope with the gold. I love it. Of course, again, collecting all the symbols, so I'm super hyped for it. So that's that one as well. But now we're gonna go over to DC Compact. We're gonna be coming out. I am stuttering a lot in this video. I do apologize, guys. We're gonna go over the DC Compact book that's coming out and that we're picking up as well. I don't know if I'll pick it up this week or the following week, but I'm gonna get it soon. But this is what it looks like. It's gonna be the Flash Rebirth. I heard great things about the story. I'm super hyped for it. It says Barry Allen is back, but the Speed Force isn't what it used to be. So it's gonna include 2 modern classics, the Flash Rebirth and the Die-Starting Death of the Rogues. Don't know what that means, but I'm super hyped for it. I love the Flash. I really want to get into more of his, history, and while I'm reading the current stuff would be pretty cool. So we're gonna add that to the collection. If you guys aren't aware, I'm trying to collect all the DC Compacts. I literally have one here on my desk of Nightwing. I still got to read. Super hyped for it. I mean, there's a lot of them I still got to read, but I got to put that away and everything like that. But that is the last comic that we're picking up for New Comic Book Day this week. Super hyped for it. If you guys are interested in any of the other stuff that's coming out that we're not picking up, let me know in the comments below, and I'll start showing those off as well. As of right now, nobody said anything, so I'm just continuing showing what I got. Just kind of give you ideas what's coming out and everything like that. If you're a DC and Marvel fan, there's some Marvels and some DCs I'm not picking up though. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Like the video, it means a lot to me, guys. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one.